Yeah, I think that all comes from this idea that you might hear people say, "Oh, we just don't have enough information." But what really is lacking is the insights. There's almost in a lot of cases you see too much data. Right? You're just throwing all these things out. Think about all the information you have about every individual student. You have behaviors, you have their application data, you have their inquiry, prospect. Once they're a student, you have all this other information. But how often is someone going through and actually taking insights from that you can act on? Is it going to be something you can tactically work with to make better decisions, to better speak to individual students rather than just sort of data barfing everywhere and throwing as much information at students? And maybe some of it's relevant, maybe some isn't. So that was a big part of it. But I also missed working one on one. I mean, for the first 5 years of my career, I was on the road admissions counselor. So I was spending 12 weeks every fall and 2 to 4 weeks every spring on the road working one on one with students. I loved that. And then I worked bigger scale, right? At Niche, it was very much, it was me speaking to a room of 800 people on a webinar. You can't do one on one. You can't. So I want to get back at that. I miss that. It's fantastic.
I mean, as a person who was one of those 800 people in the webinar, I am glad that that was a chapter of your career that we could learn from. It was incredibly helpful, informative of my own work. So thank you for that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad to hear that it was hitting setting some chords there.
Oh, definitely. And I wanted to get to your tagline, the data informed, human driven, which I just really love that as well. How do you balance that quantitative research side with the human side of admission strategy?
Yeah.